Hi everyone, if you don't know me, I'm Chelsea Van Note. I'm the lead esthetician here at Zona Med Spa. Today we're going to do a little review video of Bella Thorns Nightly Skincare. And I've never seen this video, so we're going to see what products she uses and what it's like and what my reactions to them are. I'm kind of excited and also a little nervous to see what the celebs actually supposedly use on their skin. So go to bed with Bella Thorn.
My skincare routine consists of basically one-ish thing as of right now. And then when I'm feeling fun and funky and I need to rehydrate my face, I do a little bit extra, which is kind of just making a mask. And sometimes I do this mask, a cherry one, sometimes I do avocado or whatever. And my skin type is very oily underneath and dry on top, so I have to be constantly exfoliating these layers because then I get all the Amelia bumps underneath.
Okay, pause already. So she just said that her skin is oily underneath and dry on top. So those are two different types of skin types. Oily, dry, in combination is just naturally, genetically how your skin is made up. So it is possible to be oily and dehydrated at the same time, but if you're feeling oily underneath and dry on top, that usually means that there's an issue with your moisture barrier. You're either exfoliating too much, not enough, there's something wrong there, which so far she said that she only uses one product unless she needs to rehydrate, which should be every day that you should rehydrate. And she just mentioned that she gets a lot of milia. So milia, if you don't know what that is a collection of sebum, which can happen from overproduction of oil or a product that you're using that has oil in it. So if you're getting a lot of milia, there may be an internal issue that your skin is overproducing oil to make up for maybe a lack of moisture, which sounds like so far what she's already doing. So the one product thing scares me in that you have to cleanse and moisturize. What do you mean one product? So I'm interested to see more.
That are dry and are trying to come out, but they can't because I have this 2 layers of super dry skin on top. So that's why my skin doesn't actually look oily, but it is. I struggled with acne we make quite a few different scrubs. This is the lemon and sugar olive oil mix. Basically, I started using
olive oil. Okay, let's stop there. So apparently her one product that she uses is a lemon mix with olive oil. So olive oil and coconut oil are a very heavy consistency oil where your skin can't absorb it. It's just too heavy of an oil that it's just going to sit on top of the skin, which could be making so other products and ingredients aren't able to absorb into your skin, or you're creating that barrier that's not necessarily a good barrier to keep in. More on that in a minute.
It on my newest assistant. He just loves it so much. It's been making his skin like so smooth and actually takes away the indents, which like you can cover redness with makeup, right? But you'll never be able to cover texture, and that's something that you're always going to be battling yourself on. And so that's why I really like this, because it takes the texture down to a more even playing field.
I'm interested in talking about when she talks about texture and how a scrub takes down that texture. To a certain extent, yes, texture is a very hard thing to treat because what it is it's that loss of collagen in an area. So texture, as in like divots from acne scarring, let's say, is that loss of collagen underneath that ice pick scar or that box scar or any type of scarring really. Exfoliation, yes, over time will diminish those, but you need some sort of product or treatment or something that's going to rebuild that collagen. So just using a scrub to get it away can definitely help and is important to exfoliate your skin, but saying that a scrub gets rid of that texture is very interesting since she started the video talking about how much milia, aka texture, she actually has.
Add a little bit of water because I traveled quite a few times with the scrub and some of the moisture is leaked out. And then I'm just going to apply. It smells delicious. You can also eat it, again, because it's all natural. So I can just, oh my god, it's so sugary. wow. It smells like lemon and sugar, like, I don't know, like at some type of weird hotel.
She had just started applying it, and she was talking about how it smells and how it smells great, which is that lemon, which is great. Lemon is a citric acid, but the problem with uncontrolled acids, meaning their raw natural form, is you're essentially attacking that outside of the skin without getting those vitamin C's and things from citrus that would actually get into the skin and into the part of the skin where it can make changes in the skin. So it can be very astringent-like in the sense that it's going to sting and burn the outside of the skin, which I know we're all made up to think, beauty is pain, and if it burns, it's working, which to an extent, yes, but the fact that she's using, I believe she said sugar, or because she said it was sugary. Sugar at least is a little bit finer of a grain, but I typically tend to lean more towards like sugar scrubs with the body, because your body is very different than the face in the sense that your body can handle a little bit more grip to it. It can handle that heavier consistency, where your face is very delicate. So if you're only using a scrub, that's your one product, do you use that AM and PM? Like, that's over exfoliation at a certain point. So she's probably actually not oily underneath and dry on top. What she's doing is over exfoliating her skin and then leaving that olive oil on, which is congesting her skin, and it's a mess.
It's kind of working these pores in this circular motion is going to help me activate the skin to become alive again, in a sense. They used to have this makeup artist right before she would put products on my face, like wants to sit into my skin. She slapped my face really hard, and it's supposed to kind of wake everything up. A harsh little water, rework it. And make sure you get in all those nooks and crannies. And it is good to get under the eyes.
Okay, another pause. So now she's using the harsh scrub with the heavy oil underneath her eyes. So the underneath the eye area is a very thin, delicate area. So yes, exfoliation is important for all of your skin, but to do a harsh scrub and just tug at that under eye is not what I would recommend.
On set, usually I use an oil first, a coconut oil. Or a vitamin E oil.
Okay, let's talk about this. Oil cleansers are amazing. Yes, by all means, please double cleanse when you're wearing lots of makeup. Do that oil cleanser first and then finish up with a regular cleanser to cleanse off your day and then actually clean your skin. Coconut oil, though, is the heaviest type of oil. It is so clogging, and your skin just naturally can't break it down or absorb it or use any benefits from it. Coconut oil has its place in other things, but I would invest in a good oil cleanser, honestly, or even a thinner oil that mocks our own skin's natural oil, like jojoba oil is great. Grapeseed oil to break down that makeup, most definitely, but please stay away from that coconut oil. It's making my skin crawl.
To get it all off my face, then I do the scrub, just to really get in there. I'm gonna wash.
So it sounds like she's double oiling her face. No wonder she has Amelia.
I think it's been like a little over a year, maybe a year and 6 months of doing all natural. And yeah, the only thing that I do that's not all natural would be microneedling. I do that sometimes to get rid of some of these scars that are so bad on this side, because on camera, on screen, I do all my own makeup on everything.
I love that she brings up microneedling, because microneedling is a positive change that does help with those scarring. So like, yes, exfoliation, like I said earlier, at home can help that texture diminish, but scarring wise needs a change that comes from within, which she was actually completely right on that. Your skin does go, oh my God, what do? We need to heal it. That's what it does is that by healing it, it's creating that collagen and elastin to plump up that scar and that texture. So I do love that she brings that up, but I have a feeling that her microneedling treatments are what's improving those scars, not the year of only using the scrub.
And my next step would be us like I said, sometimes I do this mask, depending on what my face is calling for in that moment. I'll do another mask. Avocado mask are like my second favorites. Okay, so I put some a little thing of coconut oil in there. And I pour some honey in here. When it comes to measurements, I'm pretty much eyeballing it. When you're working with all natural products, it's much easier to eyeball it because most likely you're not going to hurt your skin. Obviously, if I'm using something really acidic, like in here, like lemon and whatnot, I'd want to be a little bit more careful and obvious about what I'm doing. Coconut oil is antibacterial. Honey is anti-inflammatory. And cherries are also anti-inflammatory and antioxidants. So either way, on all three of these products, you're pretty much okay, no matter if you put too much honey or too much coconut oil.
Okay, surprisingly, she's not wrong to a certain extent. Coconut oil is not antibacterial. Honey actually is. Honey has properties to help with inflammation and antibacterial stuff, but I don't know. Back in my day, but for real, back in my day, I had the worst acne. I did everything 17 magazine told me to do, one of which was make toothpaste and separately and honey as a spot treatment to, kill the bacteria and heal up that wound. I can tell you, never did that work. The DIY stuff sounds good to an extent, but there's still all natural products that you can get that are affordable, that are mixed correctly with the correct ingredients. Couple final thoughts. The not using moisturizer is like nails on a chalkboard to me, mostly because of her acne background. I get it. Again, back in my day, 17 magazine, there was an article one time that talked about if you wash your skin 7 times a day or 5 times a day, you're gonna wash all that oil off and then it's gonna be good to go. But realistically, all you're doing is stripping your skin and then it's gonna reproduce oil to make up for that lack of moisture and make everything worse. So when you scrub your face, wash your face, what have you, and then just let it be, your skin just naturally is made up to protect itself with oils. So when you take all of that off and then don't replenish it, your oil is going to overproduce to make up for that lack of moisture. So I highly disagree and try to stress with my clients that no matter who you are, you still need hydration. Anyways, that was me judging Bella Thorns Skincare. Until next time.